Hey everyone, welcome to Chat and Chat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And today we are watching a new trailer that just released. I saw in the comments a lot of people were saying, watch this trailer, because I know there are a lot of Sunny Deol fans. The movie's name is JAAT, which stars...
JAAT?
JAAT.
JAAT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which stars Sunny Deol in the lead role, and the Bollywood debut of a Telugu director.
Oh, okay.
Gopichand? I'm not sure we've seen any of his, I don't know, we have not seen any of his movies. People are pretty excited because they're saying that this trailer looks like a Telugu action movie, but starring Sunny Deol, which I think could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And one movie that comes to mind when I'm thinking of Bollywood movies, but directed and have their crew be like South Indian, is Jawan. And so Jawan had like that kind of South Indian vibe, right? Even had some South Indian actors in it. And you know, it's been a while since we've seen a Sunny Deol movie.
Yes,
I think we've seen Damini and we've seen Katak. So, all right, let's start the trailer. And if you want to watch the original video, where we're watching the trailer from, I put that link in the description below. Let's go.
Oh.
Body parried, yeah. They did not go 6 feet under.
No, they did not.
Oh, it wasn't just one.
Uh-oh, what's going on in this village?
He's using the field as a burial ground?
यहाँ पे रास्ता किलोमीटर में नहीं बची हुई लाशों में नापा जाता है
इस लंका में कदम रखने से भगवान भी डरता है
Oh my. Oh no. Italy on the floor.
Where's Charlie?
अबे हवा आने दे चल
कौन है बे तू
जान
Oh, he still looks amazing.
जान को जोखिम में डालने वाला मैं जाट हूँ
Whoa. Oh. Oh, that was all bloody.
We have to do something, Satyamurthy.
मैं तुझे और तेरी लंका को यहीं फूक दूंगा
आजा I am waiting
Showdown. Oh.
he's lifting.
नॉर्मल आइटम नहीं है एटम बॉम्ब है ये 2.5 किलो के हाथ की ताकत पूरा नॉर्थ देख चुका है
Yes!
अब साउथ देखेगा
That's awesome!
Coming up soon.
Yeah, 10th. Oh, that is okay. 10th April. Okay, wow, that's great, dude. That line, I don't know. Do you know why I reacted so much when he said that? So, Dai Kilo Ke Haath is like his most famous dialogue from the movie that we watched in Damini, right? And so, because he lifted his hand up and he's like, yeah, Dai Kilo Ke Haath. Oh man, that's so great. I mean, look, will people think that's cringe? I don't know, but it really hit. Like when he said that, like he held his hand up, and I mean, it hit. Like I felt it.
So it's his tagline.
So
almost.
you know what that it's so it's like Dai kilo is like 2.5 kilo, right? Because that was the thing,
Right.
And there's even this whole him and Salman Khan is like, okay, is your hand really 2.5 kilo? Let's see. And then he put his hand on a scale to like test it out. Anyway, so I mean that was awesome. can Sunny Deol get some insaf? I don't know. Like that's what we want. Unless they need to reschedule. Anyway, that looked fun. I know South Indian action movies are not everybody's cup of tea, but I find it very enjoyable. Like I just, because when you watch these movies, you're not watching it for realism and all that sort of stuff. You're just watching it because it's a fun time. That's why I enjoy Jawan so much. Is because, and a lot of these action movies that we watch is like, I just like larger than life heroes, like someone that can like, punch and then they go like, phew, or like, I don't know.
So, well, I think maybe it's a little bit of not the full-on superhero sort of thing, but it's like one step in between normal people and then someone who's, not quite superhero with fantastic abilities and all this, but some abilities that, just beyond the ordinary person. So
I like these action things because they're very creative, and it's a lot of camera work and it's a lot of wire work and all that sort of stuff. But if it's done well, like it works.
It looks really good.
It's so cool.
It's kind of maybe a little bit aspirational for everybody. Again, that whole little bit of, I wish I could do that. You know? So.
And so one movie in particular that I really like is Salar, right? In their action scenes, and
Haven't
it's
seen
like
it.
right. So, but when the action happens and he like punches somebody, like the dust just like I love those dust hits with this,
well,
like,
there's
fist.
lots of movies that where it's just like they do something and everyone and the bystanders all get this.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
the story looks very interesting too. I mean, is it a very unique story? Maybe not, because we've seen a lot of action movies where someone comes in, like there's trouble in a village, there's someone like controlling like a neighborhood and that like a big evil guy with all of his goons, and then we have a hero come in to bring justice to the area.
But it also looked a little bit like he was working on the side. He had the backing of the local police because in the one shot we see him carrying her from
so
so maybe there's a little love connection, who knows, but
maybe
but at least it's a little bit more.
Can we talk about how good Sunny Deol looks?
He does look pretty good.
He looks so good, and that shot of him just like lifting that dude like with the weight in his hand, and he's like, yeah man, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Like, oh geez.
Little workout. Gotta going out to dinner later. Gotta show off the biceps. So I'll pump it up a little bit.
Okay. Sure.
Isn't it swole? You gotta get
swole.
swole.
You get swole, man. Okay, great. This movie is definitely looks like it's going to be a fun
So
night.
what was it? The 10th?
April 10th.
Yeah.
So it's not that long to wait.
Couple weeks. Yeah.
The background score. I mean, it did give like, some vibes like, I don't know, like it definitely felt the mood, and I liked it, and it got you kind of pumped, but it did remind me of a lot of movies that we've seen that has the same kind of like background sound, but it did fit the mood, so I did enjoy it.
You always have to worry when things start to feel almost the same over and over again, and it's like, okay, it can't. I mean, granted, sometimes people like the same and they want more
like
of
Marvel.
it and everything. Yeah, exactly.
Like Marvel's just doing the same. Now I think people are finally getting like Marvel fatigue. Like,
exactly.
So
and that's what you have to worry about
much.
is it's too much the same thing. Is there not enough uniqueness about it? So, from what we saw, kind of hard to tell, but let's hope that it's got something a little different, has its own special secret sauce.
But it reminded me of a lot of movies that I actually really like. So I wouldn't mind, watching another one like that. So if it ends up being not as unique, I wouldn't have a big problem with that. Now, of course, if you make something unique and bring a new experience, great. But you guys let us know, are you going to watch it? Are you going to skip it? Are you excited? Because Sunny Deol, I mean, he doesn't have a hit that often, but when he does, like, it's a hit, and, it brings people out. And as you know, I'm a fan of that entire family. So I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, sharing, और 2 किलो का हाथ से लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारो